The oppressed are allowed once every few years to decide which particular representatives of the oppressing class are to represent and repress them. The bureaucracy is a circle from which no one can escape. Its hierarchy is a hierarchy of knowledge. Democracy is the road to socialism. A nation cannot become free and at the same time continue to oppress other nations. The liberation of Germany cannot therefore take place without the liberation of Poland from German oppression. The country that is more developed industrially only shows, to the less developed, the image of its own future. Political power, properly so called, is merely the organized power of one class for oppressing another. The history of all previous societies has been the history of class struggles. History calls those men the greatest who have ennobled themselves by working for the common good. Experience acclaims as happiest the man who has made the greatest number of people happy. History repeats itself, first as tragedy, second as farce. Revolutions are the locomotives of history. Man makes his own history, but he does not make it out of the whole cloth, he does not make it out of conditions chosen by himself, but out of such as he finds close at hand. I am nothing but I must be everything. To be radical is to grasp things by the root. The history of all previous societies has been the history of class struggles. History is the judge, its executioner, the proletarian. The philosophers have only interpreted the world in various ways. The point, however, is to change it. Social progress can be measured by the social position of the female sex. Surround yourself with people who make you happy. People who make you laugh, who help you when you're in need. People who genuinely care. They are the ones worth keeping in your life. Everyone else is just passing through. Society does not consist of individuals, but expresses the sum of interrelations, the relations within which these individuals stand. Let the ruling classes tremble at a communistic revolution. The proletarians have nothing to lose but their chains. They have a world to win. Workingmen of all countries unite. The production of too many useful things results in too many useless people. The tradition of all dead generations weighs like a nightmare on the brains of the living. Reason has always existed, but not always in a reasonable form. Religion is the opium of the masses. To be radical is to go to the root of the matter. For man, however, the root is man himself. Accumulate, accumulate. This is Moses and the prophets. The ruling ideas of each age have ever been the ideas of its ruling class. Capital is dead labor, which, vampire-like, lives only by sucking living labor, and lives the more labor it sucks. I am a machine condemned to devour books.